Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes Part 4? Yeah, Part 4 out of 5 for Team Sonic. We have a cutscene at the very beginning here, so let's take a listen.
Once again, you fools have been tricked.
It's a fake?
From these canyons, watch as I conquer the world with my air fleet. And this time, you can't stop me.
Drat! A trap to stall for time! Sonic!
It's not an Eggman robot. Sonic! Knuckles! Wait for me!
All lifeform data successfully copied.
Ooh, our first look at Metal Sonic, or more specifically, Neo Metal Sonic, as he's called. So we have Frog Forest here, which is the first of two stages for this, well, as you can imagine, jungly type area. And the unique mechanics shown in this area are mainly to do with these frogs, which can cause stuff to grow. That's in Frog Forest. In the next level, Lost Jungle, we get frogs that can cause stuff to die. So, yeah. There actually isn't much to this stage because, well, yeah, that's basically what I described there about the whole, like, you know, frogs killing and frogs growing stuff. Apart from that, there's not much in this stage. But the music for this stage is actually really nice. Like, I'll listen to this stage, like, if I want to get some inspiration for, like, nice foresty kind of areas. But the next level stage, Lost Jungle... Oh yeah, that was an awesome maneuver back there. Just jump, like, right down onto that, and just, that was brilliant. This is another one of those stages where, like, there are some sections you can skip by, like, using tails. I mean, it's clear that when they designed these levels that they didn't quite take into account of tails. Oh, and also, I spent, like, 30 seconds in this thing, so please stand by. Okay, there we go. I mean, keep in mind, this is sped at, like, 3 times speed, so, yeah, like, what felt like 5 seconds there, or, like, 10 seconds there, was probably, like, much more to me when I was actually playing that. I don't know why I couldn't hit that stupid target. Anyway, yeah, so when it's clear that when they're making these levels, like, most of the time, Tails wasn't in well, sorry, no, I shouldn't say Tails. I should say the fly character was not taken into consideration. Like, with Sonic, he can't, like, fly anywhere. He can homing attack to enemies and different objects, so that's fine. Knuckles can do his triangle dive, and it's only really a glide downwards, so there's not much you really get from that. With Tails, with Tails, his, you know, fly character... Because he can, you know, because of the fact that they can actually fly, it just sort of creates, like, problems, because, you know, there are so many sections you can just simply, like, jump all the way over, simply because of the fact you can just fly over them. I mean, I'm not complaining. Obviously, you know, I mean, I'm not going to complain that I can skip parts of the levels, you know, if I can make the thing go quicker, I will. Also, B rank, that's actually pretty impressive, because most of the time when I'll do something like this, I maybe get like the D or E rank. I'm pretty sure I got an E rank in this level. So, now we're introduced to Lost Jungle, which has these giant mechanical beings with gigantic hammers. Which, in this level, now not necessarily the next ones, because it does appear to come back in later levels, but in this level, they're all skippable. They're only there by choice if you want to tackle them in case you want to get some practice. I don't care, because I've faced them against them like a billion times in the past. So I can just completely ignore them. There also are some unique enemies to this section. As I said, you know, the giant robot things, but they come back in later levels anyway. But also another enemy that gets introduced this time is spiked enemies. Enemies that are grey in colour. These enemies, not the giant robots, I mean like the flying ships. These enemies, what they do is that they'll, well, as I said, they have spikes on them, which you can see here. They cannot be homing attacked until they have no spikes, as you can probably imagine. Though, you can still thunder shoot, and you can still basically kill them in any other way. And, to be honest, I find myself most of the time not even using thunder shoot. I mean, sorry, not even using homing attack to kill enemies. Most of the time I just find myself using thunder shoot. Which is normally why most of the time when I get my, like, levels up from checkpoints, I tend to aim only at Tails. Because Tails' thunder shoot literally becomes a death ball when you get into level 3, because pretty much nothing can survive it except enemies which are specifically designed to not take damage from the thunder shoot at all. Like there's a certain, like I think there's silver enemies which can only be harmed by hitting them with Knuckles. So, yeah. I mean, there is some good enemy design in this section. I mean, this game. Like, all the enemies are color-coded, which, of course, is a great idea, especially since this game was designed for newer players. All the enemies are easily color-coded for anyone who's playing to quickly understand and see, oh, that enemy is different from this enemy. I know what it is now. Also, by the way, I didn't mention before, but yes, here are the dying frogs. They're all over the place, in case you didn't notice them. The green ones shoot, the blue ones do stuff, and other yada yada. Oh, also, this section up ahead is infamous for being really, really difficult. Because it's a giant crocodile chasing you down a massive hallway, and even though it's sped up to like 3 times speed, trust me, I get nervous when I do this. I don't know why, but I always find this section so bloody hard, and apparently loads of other people do too. It's not that long, but geez, when you're a kid, it takes forever to complete the first time round. And even when I played for the game again several times, I think I died, like, going again and again. Oh, but a cutscene. Oh wait, no cutscene. We have a special stage. Oh boy. Completely forgot about this. Yeah, as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to cut out special stages if I get them. If, like, for example, if I lose, then there's no point including it. I'm not going to, like, waste your time looking at a special stage that I didn't beat. So you know what that means? I actually beat this special stage, which is great, because this is one of the later Chaos Emeralds. And getting rid of one of the later Chaos Emeralds, the first time round, especially, is awesome. Because these later Chaos Emeralds can become a real pain to get later on. But of course, the 7th Chaos Emerald is beyond difficult to get, because not only do you have to do... Oh.
Look, it's that hedgehog.
Wonder what the big rush is all about. Bet you those guys will end up getting in my way and making trouble.
Hey, isn't that...
Sonic!
Talk about being stubborn and full of surprises.
Long time no see, boys. Too bad you had to come all this way for nothing. We'll take it from here.
What'd you say?
Sensors locked on Eggman. Non-compliant intruders will be destroyed.
Didn't you know? We have a date with Eggman, too.
Is that so? Well then, it'll be a date to die for.
Hey, that's my line.
I like to note that I thought the cutscene was coming before and stopped talking. So in my defense... Oh, by the way, that's the stage over. Congratulations, that was the boss for this mission. Yeah, that was pathetic. 15 seconds, and most of that was the beginning cutscene. Anyway, we have another cutscene.
Sonic, you sure this is the right way?
I saw Shadow and Eggman head this way. This has gotta be the right way.
But it's so spooky here.
Maybe that's the ghost of Shadow we saw earlier.
Woo! Stop it, Knuckles!
Yeah, okay. So as I was saying earlier, as I was saying about this game was being designed for, like, more, like, newer players. And it's very well designed for that kind of factor. Of course, you can see, like, the flying symbols and the speed. So basically, it's very laid out for you. No one, like, would really have trouble beating this game after a while of learning it. But actually, the one thing that's interesting about this game compared to, like, the adventure games is that in the adventure games, all the stages were very coherent with each other. Like, you had to go here to go there, and here and there, yada yada yada. But in this like game, the stages are just wacky and crazy. Like, there are all sorts of different areas that you never expect to connect to each other. And the reason for that is because they wanted to make it more, like, explored and open, because, of course, this was for new players. They wanted to give them more of a wide open experience. And I think that's a good idea, to be fairly honest. Also, this stage is one of the stages where you can break a lot of the stage. As I said, there's only certain sections in this stage, though, like when you get these rails. I don't know, but what is it about the rails in this game that basically mean, hey guys, you can break everything here, hooray! Oh, also, this is the last stage we'll be playing on, this level, this mission level? No, video. That's it. Forgot my own words there. Anyway, yeah. So this will be the last video this will be the last video on this mission. No. This will be the last level in this video anyway, so, because I was going to do this in the next level on the boss, but then I thought that would make the last video of this storyline too short. So basically what I decided to do is have it so as now, well, because the thing, there was a bit of confusion here, you see, because the first stage, like, in the first video, I did only the first section, right? But I should have done 2 sections for each thing, because there's 7 sections, right? And wait, that still doesn't add up. Did I do something wrong? I must have. Anyway, Point being is I want to, like, for the last couple of videos, I want to kind of split, like, you know, the two sections apart, because the thing is that either you're going to get 2 sections per video, right? And then the last video of a storyline is going to only have 1 section. I would prefer to have basically, like, the last 2 videos kind of, like, split halfway between the 2 sections, or 4 sections. Alright, that ends this, and we got an E rank, I believe. So, hooray! See you all later! Oh, another emblem. Awesome.